What's good, Vikings Nation? Skol Vikings. It's your boy, hyped up and ready to dive into the juiciest Minnesota Vikings news for 2025. Today, we're unpacking the quarterback saga that's got every fan buzzing. Sam Darnold's future, J.J. McCarthy's rise, and Sam Howell joining the squad. Is this the year we finally find our franchise QB? Let's break it down with all the passion of a U.S. Bank Stadium roar. Last season, Sam Darnold lit it up, leading us to a 14-3 record and a playoff berth with 4,319 passing yards and 35 touchdowns. Career highs? People. But whispers around the league suggest the Vikings might not lock him in long-term, especially with J.J. McCarthy, our 2024 first-round pick, waiting to take the throne. Posts on X are buzzing about whether Darnold stays or goes, and we've got some spicy updates to share. Stick with me for 10 electrifying scenes as we unravel this QB drama. Will McCarthy be our QB1? Is Howell the dark horse? Drop your predictions in the comments, and let's get this Vikings party started. The 2024 season was a wild ride. Vikings fans. Sam Darnold stepped up when we needed him most, throwing 35 touchdowns and only 12 interceptions, per Pro Football Reference. That's the kind of stat line that gets you a Pro Bowl nod and has fans dreaming of Super Bowl glory. But here's the kicker. Darnold was on a one-year deal, and with J.J. McCarthy sidelined by a brutal knee injury, the QB1 spot wasn't guaranteed. Posts on X from November 2024 hinted that the Vikings were keeping their options open, potentially re-signing Darnold or looking elsewhere. The uncertainty is real. Fam, what do you think? Did Darnold do enough to stay QB1? Or is it McCarthy's time? Hit the comments and let's debate this like we're tailgating in Minneapolis. Let's talk about J.J. McCarthy, the kid from Michigan who's got Vikings Nation buzzing. Drafted 10th overall in 2024, this guy was supposed to compete for the starting job, until a devastating knee injury in August required 2 surgeries and wiped out his rookie year. Talk about a gut punch. Despite the setback, McCarthy's teammates are raving. Tight end T.J. Hawkinson, on the Green Light with Chris Long podcast, compared McCarthy's arm to Matthew Stafford's, saying his throws have that zip that catches you off guard. That's the kind of hype that gets me pumped for 2025. Recovery updates from Vikings.com say McCarthy's on track. But will he be ready to lead? Drop your thoughts below. Can JJ be our franchise guy? Or is it too soon? Enter Sam Howell, the newest Viking in town. In a slick trade with the Seattle Seahawks, confirmed by the Vikings official site on April 28, 2025, Howell passed his physical and joined the roster. This fourth-year pro is now the favorite to back up McCarthy, adding depth to our QB room. Howell's no stranger to the spotlight, having started games for the Commanders before landing in Seattle. Posts on X from April 2025 highlight his potential as a reliable number 2. But some fans are wondering if he could push for more if McCarthy stumbles. That's the kind of drama we live for. What's your take on Howell? Is he just a backup? Or could he surprise us? Smash that comment section and let's hear your hot takes. Let's rewind to training camp 2024, where Darnold and McCarthy were neck and neck for QB1. It was a battle for the ages, until McCarthy's injury handed Darnold the keys. Darnold didn't just hold the fort. He drove us to a 14-3 record and the number 5 playoff seed. But here's where it gets spicy. Some analysts, per X posts from December 2024, believe the Vikings see McCarthy as their guy for 2025. Darnold's monster season might not be enough to keep him in purple if McCarthy's ready to roll. The front office is playing chess, not checkers. Do you trust the Vikings to make the right call at QB? Sound off below. And let's keep this Skol energy alive. Now let's talk weapons. Our offense is stacked with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and T.J. Hawkinson, who's hyping McCarthy's arm talent like it's the second coming. Whoever's under center in 2025 is going to have some serious firepower to work with. Per Vikings.com, the team's offseason workouts are showing chemistry building between McCarthy and the receivers, even with limited reps. Imagine JJ slinging it to JJ for a 70-yard touchdown. U.S. Bank Stadium would erupt. But can McCarthy handle the pressure of leading this squad? Who's your dream QB receiver duo for 2025? Drop it in the comments and let's dream big, Vikings Nation. The NFC North is a gauntlet and 2025 is going to test our QB, whoever it is. The Lions took the division last year, and with the Packers and Bears lurking, we need a signal caller who can ball out. Darnold proved he can hang, but McCarthy's untested, and Howell's a wild card. Posts on X from April 2025 suggest the Vikings are banking on McCarthy's upside, but the clock's ticking. If he's not ready, do we roll with Howell or beg Darnold to stay? The stakes are sky high, and I'm on the edge of my seat. What's your gut telling you about our QB situation? Hit the comments and let's break down this division fight. Let's get real about Darnold's future. His 2024 stats were fire, but with only McCarthy under contract for 2025, per X posts from November 2024, the Vikings might let Darnold walk. A big money deal elsewhere could tempt him, but would he leave after such a career year? Some fans on X are torn, saying Darnold's earned a shot, while others are all in on McCarthy. The Vikings front office, led by Kevin O'Connell, has a tough call to make. Will they prioritize youth or stick with the hot hand? Should we fight to keep Darnold or let McCarthy take over? Drop your vote below, and let's see where Vikings Nation stands. McCarthy's personality is winning hearts, too. Hawkinson called him a perfect fit for the team's vibe, and that's huge for locker room chemistry. A QB who can rally the squad is worth his weight in gold, and JJ's got that swagger. Updates from Vikings.com show McCarthy grinding in the offseason, building trust with veterans like Jefferson. If he can translate that arm talent and leadership to the field, we might have a star in the making. But the pressure's on. Can he deliver? What do you love most about McCarthy's vibe? Share your hype in the comments, and let's get pumped for JJ. As we head toward 2025, the Vikings are at a crossroads. Do we ride with McCarthy's potential, lean on Howell's experience, or make a last-ditch pitch for Darnold? The fan base is split, and X posts are blowing up with takes from every angle. One thing's for sure, Kevin O'Connell's got a plan, and Vikings.com reports suggest the team's all in on building around a young core. But with the Super Bowl window wide open, we can't afford a misstep at QB. The drama's just getting started. Who's your pick for QB1 in 2025? Smash the comments and let's argue it out, Skull style. Alright, Vikings Nation, we've broken down the QB chaos, and now it's your turn to make some noise. Who's leading us to the promised land? McCarthy, Darnold, or Howell? Drop your predictions, hot takes, and skull chants in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Vikings news and updates. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's keep the purple pride alive. Skull Vikings, let's ride to 2025. Thanks for rocking with me. Fam, stay tuned for more Minnesota Vikings news, and let's chase that Super Bowl together. Peace out and Skull.